should you summon for DERIERI? Before we get into this video, the video in the background is a YouTuber named Nagato, which you can find on YouTube. He's a 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross YouTuber. Just letting y'all know, this is not stealing his footage or anything. I just want to reference it. And basically, DERIERI, she is the best PvE unit in the game. Yeah, but see, there's a problem. This is where everybody is, you know, sort of stuck, right? They're like, well, Lost Vein hasn't come out yet. Lost Vein is the best unit in the game so far in PvE, and he's good in PvP. Yeah, PvE and PvP, okay? He's good in both. DERIERI, less viable in PvP, but way insane in PvE. Now, the question is, should you save your gems for Lost Vein or any other units above him, or should you summon on this DERIERI? Well, let's get down to it. If you are free-to-play player, I suggest skipping, okay? Because, like I said, Lost Vein is coming, and for how fast they're going with these good units they're releasing, they just released Estarossa, Monspeed's and then they're still going, you know? They're just releasing summon after summon after summon, and they're getting better and better. DERIERI will probably most likely be in part 2 ticket. Okay, she'll probably be in a ticket, and if not in a ticket, you will be able to find her in some summons. So honestly, free-to-play players you can skip. Pay-to-play players most definitely summon. This summon you can't miss out on, especially if you're a YouTuber like me. You know, you definitely need this content. DERIERI is insane. DERIERI hits for the most insane amount of damage you'll ever see in PvE. She is see, look, 2 million. She is an absolute monster. DERIERI, red DERIERI, of course. But see, the reason why free-to-play players shouldn't summon is because there's also green DERIERI in there. You don't want that DERIERI. That DERIERI is bad. It's so bad, and it's probably not going to be worth it, because, like, I mean, from what I've experienced through summoning, maybe I'm just not lucky, but I've went 400 gems deep in some summons and barely got anything. For you free-to-play players that have been grinding those gems, I suggest you save up for Meliodas, or save up for the festival banner, because that's where you're definitely going to benefit the most, because the festival banner will probably have the guaranteed unit at the end, and it will have overall better units in PvE. I mean, not PvE, PvP, but PvE will always be better. Oops, what happened? Okay, as I was saying, the festival banner will definitely have a better unit overall in PvP, like overall period, because they'll be able to be played in PvP probably very well, and also PvE. But DERIERI is literally the PvE queen. She destroys everything, literally everything. You don't even need other units when you have her. She is literally that good. She is that good at PvE. She's a monster. So definitely save your gems. Free to play players, save your gems. Pay to play players, go ahead and whale her, because she is so, you don't even need to 6-6 her at all. You don't need to, but 6-6ing her will just make her so much better, like so much better. And I believe in this clip right here, this is right here, this is ungeared. Yeah, this is ungeared. DERIERI and ungeared, but yeah, she's an absolute unit. If you don't know what red DERIERI does, of course, I'm just gonna break it down for everybody who doesn't know about her, you know, just in case. Just always, you know, better safe than sorry. Red DERIERI. Race's Demon. Her first card is Darkness Hand. Inflicts damage. This is raw damage. 240% of attack on one enemy. Then 360% on one enemy. Then 600% on one enemy. And her unique. This is where this comes in. You're probably like, why is it raw damage? What, like, raw damage, like, what, how hard is she gonna hit? Is she gonna crit? Blah, blah, blah. All these questions. Well, here's her passive. Increases attack by 10% when the hero uses a skill. The buff goes away when no skills are used on the turn, and this goes up to 10, which means that's plus 100%, okay? And as well as she buffs herself, okay? This is her second card. Rank 1 increases the basic stats by 20% for 2 turns. Rank 2 increases the basic stats by 30% for 2 turns, and grants evasion, meaning you cannot be hit, you cannot be petrified, nothing can be done to you. And then rank 3 increases basic stats by 50% for 3 turns, and gains evasion for 1 turn. Thank Lord it's not 2 turns. And then this correlates to this card really well. This is why she's a PvE monster, because this card buffs her, right? Which puts like 5 buffs on her, right? And then you have the stackable buff, which goes up to 10. Okay, so that's 15 buffs if you buff her up all the way. And that damage, this is going to be hitting for ridiculous damage. This card right here will be hitting so hard. And not only that, her ult does amplify damage, plus 30% per active buff on self. So that's 15 times 30. I don't feel like doing math, but that's a lot, okay guys? That is a lot. She will nuke anything, anyone, anything. If you can get her ult in PvE or PvP, she will nuke. And her commandment decreases the damage dealt by ranged attacks of allies and enemies in PvP by 35%. Only downside of this is if you are a blue melee fan, you cannot play blue melee with her. You can't really play any ranged allies with her because she will decrease their damage by 35%. And that applies when entering battle and does not affect ultimate moves, which is not bad, okay? I like it. I like it. So Demon Melee cannot do anything to her because she will be nullifying all his AoEs, okay? Literally by 35%. That's a lot, okay? Especially if you have Valentia or something with DERIERI to decrease the pierce. But most definitely this, if you are paid to play, once again I say, that rhymed. Okay, definitely go for it. Go for it fully. Free to play, you go ahead and skip. She's really good. She's really good. You're probably thinking, wow, I really want her. She's my waifu probably. No, she's not your waifu. She's mine. But you're probably thinking that. And what I can tell you is it can wait. There will be a better unit. I guarantee you there will be a better unit that comes right after this. And you will be having no gems. And you'll be sitting there looking like, oh my god, I have no gems. What am I going to do? I'm free to play. I completed story mode. I can't. How am I going to get gems? Definitely skip. Wait for either the festival or wait for the next good banner. Like with Meliodas. Lost Vein Meliodas. But let's talk about the green one before we leave. The green one isn't so good, okay? Just like every commandment always has the one good variant, it always has the one bad variant. Like Malaskila, like Estarossa, like DERIERI, like Monspeed. Basically, her first card is Darkness Hand again, inflicts damage equal to 1 to 20% on one enemy, and depletes ultimate move by 1. And then rank 2 is 300%, depletes 1 ultimate move, and rank 3 is 450% and depletes 3 ultimate moves. And her passive is ultimate move gauge will not be filled when enemies move skills. As I said in my last video, if you've watched it, basically, say for example, you have a Gother. You have a Gother attack disable card, but it's rank 1, and then the other one's all the way on the other side of your screen, and you slide it over there. Usually, you get 1 ultimate move from sliding, and then 1 ultimate move from them combining. So in total, you get 2 ultimate gauge, right? Well, when they move their card and it goes and combines, they're only getting that 1 ultimate move gauge from the combine, not from the move. So that's really good for a bad unit, I guess. She kind of ult cucks sort of like Monspeed. So that's, wait, I just realized if you play her with Monspeed, basically his commandment is you cannot get your ultimate move unless you move a card. And this right here is ultimate move gauge will not be filled when enemies move skills. That means, and this is permanent, you cannot ult for the whole battle. Only you can ult. If you run green DERIERI and red or green Monspeed, your enemies can never ult, like ever. Because of this passive that applies when entering battle and never runs out, and the commandment of Monspeed, which is actually insane. I want to get green DERIERI just to try that out. That's mad. That's really mad. Holy. And then the commandment's still the same as well. The second card is inflicts damage equal to 150% of attack on all enemies. That's just raw damage in this AoE. That's cool. Inflicts damage equal to 180% and fills ultimate move gauge, which is like Escanor, and then inflicts 300% damage on all enemies and fills the ultimate move gauge by 2 orbs. And then, as well as the ult is still the same. The only difference is that you can't buff yourself like you can on red DERIERI, which makes red DERIERI way valuable. Like she's insane. She is a monster, okay? Her passive, I don't know, man. This passive to me, in my opinion, is just insane. It's just like it matches her so well. Like they made DERIERI. Like they made her DERIERI. This one right here, not so much, okay? But it's okay. It's still CC for your box if you want. If you're pay to play. If you're free to play, wait till she comes to the coin shop. She's coming to the coin shop just like just like green Monspeed's coming to the coin shop. Green DERIERI's coming to the coin shop, and green Esterosa's coming to the coin shop. So please save your gems for better summons, festival summons that aren't coming to the coin shop, because definitely you will benefit way more. You will gain way more than just DERIERI. Okay, you will probably potentially get, you know, Goddess Liz or Lost Vein Meliodas, which will be way better than this because they're good in PvP and PvE. While she's just like a monster in PvE. Like she's just a monster, literally. But anyway, that's the end of the video basically. Free to plays, skip this one. Y'all got it next time. Y'all get her in the shop. Well, y'all get the green one in the shop. You'll get the red one from a ticket. She'll be in summons as well. You can get her next time. Please, I beg of you, save your gems for Lost Vein and save your gems for Goddess Liz. Save your gems for the festival, okay? Just save them. And yeah, that's about it. I hope this helped you all decide a little bit more on what you should do if you are free to play. Pay to play, I already know. Y'all are just gonna pay. Y'all are gonna get her, or y'all are gonna pay just to get her for a video, which is what I'm going to do. Of course, y'all know I gotta shoot out that content. Y'all know y'all like that content. Y'all know y'all do. Y'all know y'all like that. I'm sorry, but anyway, I hope this helped, and she will be here this Tuesday. So guys who are summoning for her, get ready, and everybody else, go ahead and skip. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.